Hello, my name is Nilufar and welcome to my watercolor painting class. Today I've prepared this photo that I have taken before in Stockholm. This is Transported restaurant. It is very well known and famous in Stockholm. So here I want to draw the main lines that you can see here. This is the ground line, or this is the horizontal line. This is the main line that we have in the horizon, and the main line in the vertical is the building line, as you can see here. So this is the most important part, and now I want to draw them in my paper. I can start with the horizontal line here, and the vertical line, that is the building line is there. And then we have the other lines that are important for us to be drawn. And now I'm shaping the details in the building, but it's not very precise. Doesn't need to be. Just simplify all elements that you see. That's the key in watercolor, and of course in cityscapes, because they are very crowded. They are very rich in the details, so you have to skip lots of details in the paintings. The windows are the most simplified elements that we are drawing them with only a simple line as a window. This is another cylinder with dome, and yeah, here we have the other details that they are following the perspective. These lines as well, they are following the perspective lines. And for the here as well. This is how we create the lines, cross lines. The other following from the perspective. So this is our sketch, and we can erase the kind of extra lines here or here as well. If I found my eraser, it would be nice. So let's there. So it's ready now for adding the colors. First of all, I'm using a big brush, big round brush like this, and the number is 10. And on the other hand, you always need to have a tissue. That's very important to control the color or the extra water in your brush all the time during your painting. So first of all, I want to use ultramarine blue, that I can mix them together, all the colors here, as you can see. Ultramarine and cerulean blue is a nice combination. These are the colors that I'm using now. And so here we can start with the wet and dry technique. To create the clouds, we can use this technique. I'm fading the clouds with the wet brush, and the rest of it is to be faded with the brush only, with the water. So this is our sky, simple and easy. And by the way, my paper is for the practicing. It doesn't have lots of grams in it, but it's 100 gram katan. Sorry. So this is the sky. Now I want to continue with the building. Here I want to add the sienna and ultramarine blue together. So I have this color, you can see, and try to add it. One side needs to be dark and the other one needs to be lighter. No more. I want to change and go for a smaller brush. I want to add sienna now. Try to keep it dry. So my context is wet. Now that I'm working on it, for example, here is not, but here is wet, and some strokes are blending with the wet context of the paper. So I want to add more colors as shadows here, and now I want to use my yellow with the mix with ochre as well. Mix all the colors in my palette. And now, this is a very important part that I want to use red and yellow orange. Let's mix with red orange. All these colors right here. So, otherwise you can use your wet brush over here to make your context wet as well, to fade everything away with the water, to make it more watercolory. And also I'm adding the watercolors from my palette. And now I want to add violet to my red color to make the dark areas. Now I'm adding ultramarine blue. I'm adding more blue and sepia because I want to work on the ground. Try to keep the important areas white, like what I did now. I'm adding more ultramarine blue. I want to make it more watercolor effect. So just I pour the colors and mix them with the paper like this to create the textures. Creating the shadows. I want to work for the details now a little bit more because now we was working on the kind of general shape, shadows, generate the overall look of the photo street. But now we're gonna open the more details. So you can make them lighter with the t-shirt. Just put on it. Take out the extra colors. Now I'm just adding some details to have more character for the building. Adding the dry touches. When I'm adding this kind of spots, my painting is almost dry, almost wet. Sorry, it's not completely dry. It's almost wet. It's wanted to get dry, but it's yet wet. And can add more windows. Okay, and here I wanna have the. You can edit now. Like this. And now some birds. They are family. I love the birds in watercolor paintings because it can make it really alive. It can bring life to it. Adding other details. It's all done by black, but very thick color. Yes. Now we can add some figures. A guy here, like this, or other guy there. It's crossing the street, and one more here. Don't emphasize on the details. Avoid to work on the details. That's not so what really what we want. So here it's completely dry, and I think that I prefer to have a little bit more darkness here. So I want to add extra color on it. I combine ultramarine blue with tint color, black tint color. That's good. And I want to have a dark red at the same time to have a kind of reflection. perfect. So you can make a kind of message out there. I'm really interested in this kind of textures and patterns. So I think it's almost done. It's only signature left that I will be done after it's completely dry. So I wish that you really enjoy, and hope you can paint it and enjoy like me as well. Thank you for seeing me and listening to me. Thank you. Bye bye.